Welcome back to another live stream. Today we are playing The Witcher 3. I have... Well, obviously, it's an older game, I know. It's also a really good game. I know that because there have been many times that I've played it. Honestly, I've never finished the game. So I'm also not going to be that great at this game. I never was really great at the fighting in this game. So that's one thing. But I have a good feeling that I'm starting all over. I'm starting fresh. I'm starting new. And so hopefully I actually go through the tutorial properly. So yes, I'm going to be going through the tutorial of this game just so I actually learn how to play it and I don't look like an absolute moron playing it. Which I probably still will, but you know, it's fine. Oh, I know of that. I'm not going to be using it anymore. Okay, well, now that things are mostly set up, we can continue. The biggest. I'd say that's barely visible. I don't know. I don't really mess with those kinds of settings.
I see you gather before me. Hungry, terrified, clutching your babes to your breast. Emperor Emhyr has marched his legions into our lands, laid siege to every fortress from here to the Blue Mountains. Rabid and ravenous, he bites and bites away. Men of the North, you stand at the precipice. Your kings have failed you, so now you turn to the gods. And yet you do not plead. You do not kneel to dust your heads with ash. Instead you wail, why have the gods forsaken us? We must look into the trials we failed long ago. In a time past, our world intertwined with another through an upheaval scholars call the conjunction of the spheres. The gods allowed unholy forces to slip into our domain. The offspring of that cataclysm was the nefarious force called magic. Yet we did not banish it, instead studying the vile arcane for our own power and wealth. And the monsters at our door, the unholy relics of this conjunction. The trolls, the corpse eaters, the werewolves. Did we raise our swords against them? Or have we laid this burden on others? On so-called witches. Stray children taught the ways of foul sorcery, their bodies mutated through blasphemous ritual. Sent to fight monsters, though they could not distinguish good from evil. The flicker of humanity, long extinguished within them. Yes, their numbers have dwindled through the years, but a few still roam our lands, offering their bloody work for coin. To this day, they shame us with their very existence. The North bleeds, flogged by war. The battles are the gods' whip, chastisement for our sins. And let us not forget the terrors, the scourges from beyond our world. The wild hunt rides the sky with every full moon. The Dark Raiders abduct our children into lands unknown. Some say they herald a second conjunction. Can we chart a course back into the light? Will we find the strength to banish the mages from our kingdoms? Unite around the warmth of the eternal fire. Nigh is the time of the sword and axe. None will fight this war in our stead. Nigh is the time of madness and disdain.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I don't even really have a choice to new game. I didn't uh choose to take the progress I had from before, so. Um. Tutorial on. Here. For the time this game came out, and it looks amazing. When did this game come out? 2015? That's quite a while ago, and it looks like most modern games, to be honest. It really does. There's our boy Geralt, the man with the best voice besides Kratos and Arthur. Vesemir, Roach, and then Vesemir's horse. That's Yennefer. I never really got far into this game, but I'll hopefully be able to figure it out for this. Because I actually want to get to the end of this game. And it'll actually be my first time making it to the end of this game. Well, probably could have turned on these a little bit. It's fine. Oh yeah, I took a screenshot of a black screen. I was a little too small on that one. I don't know if you guys can actually hear me taking screenshots or not. Because it doesn't appear on the stream, but I don't know if you can't hear the sound of me taking screenshots. I might not know. What the hell is that thing?
You know I don't find that amusing.
Oh, it's so weird. And it disappeared. Oh, some ass.
It wasn't meant to amuse, but to prod you to hurry. It's midday already. You promised Ciri you'd train with her. Go before Vesemir bores her to death with those etchings.
That could be a werewolf doing this game.
So, later then.
See you later.
Such a handsome man. Oh. Man, what a way to start off the game. Naked lady. Naked Yennefer. Imagine playing this game for your first time and your parents happen to walk in on that scene and stuff and the camera pans to her ass like that. Look at those. Oh yeah, L2. Oh, what the hell went up my nose? That made it itch. No light. Around the chair, girl.
You're running out of juice.
I know. You might bring me some more once you're done training.
Okay, I'll ignite it again. That's cool, you can just freaking ignite stuff. Just like... Whoa, gosh. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to change the sensitivity, because that is... super quick. Let's bring that down to like 90. 90. That is still way too quick. I like quick camera. Oh, well, that doesn't really seem to change much, but okay.
Got any clothes that aren't black or white?
Undergarments.
See, I thought Ciri could stand to wait a little longer.
It's uninstructive, not to mention unreasonable.
I missed you. A lot.
And I missed you. But we'll have plenty of time to make up for that.
I always thought
Train
Yennefer
with
was
her,
really pretty.
Then come back. It'll give me a chance to put my face on.
Of all the women I've known, You're the only one who does that before.
You've known many.
What's it matter? Only ever thought of you.
Damn, first getting a Rizzy? That's crazy. That candle. Okay, so this is definitely more manageable than the regular settings. If you turn it above 1, you're insane.
Lilac and gooseberries, of course.
Geralt, stop fingering my toiletries.
Hey, yo. I wouldn't exactly say I was fingering it, but,
Nothing but silver.
Gold clashes with my complexion. You should know that.
I'm just exploring. I want to take this game in. It's very pretty.
Mountain Pass is beautiful as ever.
Is there photo mode? Shit. There isn't. That was a very close up from Geralt. Ciri's right down there. Wait, not only because I could hear her, but I know this game pretty well. The beginning of this game. I can always get past the beginning of the game, just not any further than a certain point. Oh, square and triangles attack. X is rob. Either X or circle to dodge.
Old Witcher's fast asleep. Ciri's disappeared somewhere, of course.
We know where she is.
Guess she prefers practice to theory.
What?
Time to wake up, Master. These lessons so boring they put you to sleep too.
Damn it. After taking notes on ghouls and owl ghouls, wanted to rest my eyes a bit.
Making her slog through that brick? No wonder she took off.
John of Bruges lacks flair, true, but he's reliable. Not like the hogwash they print nowadays. She's tackling the pendulums, right? How many times do I have to tell her? Don't train alone. It only embeds your errors. Bring our young damsel to the lower courtyard. She wants to practice, she'll get to practice.
Gotta admit, we've spoiled her.
We've spoiled her. I've been saying it from the start. Ciri needs a firm hand.
Been saying that true, but you let her walk all over you just like the rest of us do.
Fine. I suppose I'm partly to blame. But this has to end. Now. Killing monsters is not something to be taken lightly. Ciri must understand that, if she's to become one of us. I'll see you below.
Wrong. Now I see why you were so eager to practice. Strike. You're not in this circus. Pirouette. Wrong. Footwork. Enough. Get down.
With a flip?
What do you think? All right. Take off the blindfold. You've got work to do. Your reflexes are still slow.
Maybe for a witcher.
Think drowners or striggers will go easy on you because you haven't undergone the mutations? Though in your shoes, I'd fear Vesemir more than any strigger. Disobeying his instructions? Unwise.
Well, Yes, but that book was horribly dull.
I know. And you know that's no excuse.
I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
Sorry's not good enough. You're gonna read Ghouls and Al-Ghouls in its entirety, appendices included.
No, please. I'd rather clean the stables.
End of discussion. Come on, we'll practice with the others down below.
Shall we run the walls?
Of course. Is a Witcher school or an elven bathhouse?
Beat you to the bottom.
Maybe if you fall.
Do you control like a bat out of hell? Oh, it's circle to climb. What the hell?
What did I tell you about breathing? Through your mouth, in rhythm with your steps. Ciri, cut it out.
Oh. L3 to sprint. That's probably the most normal thing this game could possibly use for sprint. That was easy.
Anything to say for yourself, young lady?
I'm very sorry, Uncle Vesemir.
Young blood craves action, I understand that. But when you fight a beast, knowledge counts as much as your silver sword. At the very least, you ought to be able to tell a ghoul from an Al-Ghul.
By markings, like unto the Panthera tigris that in Zerrikania dwells, and by the sickly paleness of its visage.
So you did read the chapter. Still, you should have asked if...
But you were asleep, Uncle Vesemir.
So you did the reading. Why not admit it right off?
Never pounce on an advantage as soon as it appears. Wait till it stands to have maximum effect. Uncle Vesemir's words.
Well, you're a quick study. Quick, but mischievous. Fine, we've talked enough. Geralt, you're with me, Lambert with Eskel, Ciri with the dummy.
Again?
Stop groaning and grab a sword. What do you think? Should we start by reviewing the fundamentals or go right to free training?
I gotta do the
Should work on
combat
the basics.
tutorial.
Even skilled masters need to hone the fundamentals, and Ciri's barely a novice.
Draw your sword, Geralt!
Okay, what's the prayer is fine. Good night.
Quick cuts! 1, 2, 3! Strong strikes now. Give it all you got. Never lock your eyes when striking. Dodge.
Position, Ciri. Footwork. Remember.
Ciri, see how Geralt holds his sword? It's angled.
What am I supposed to parry? I'm fighting a stupid dummy.
Pretend now, live later. Riposte! Strike! Counter-strike!
Sliced your jugular.
Now, young lady, to bring the day to a close, we'll go over a few witches' signs. Let's start with Quen. Ciri, Quen is sometimes called the Witcher's Shield. Now watch carefully to see why. Cast Igni, Geralt. I want to see sparks fly. See? If not for the Quen sign, I'd be aflame by now. All right, Geralt. Come on. See that, Ciri? Ard will knock anyone or anything off balance. Destroy their rhythm.
Oh. I was not expecting him to attack.
I'm too old for this. Time for Axii. Damn it. I hate this feeling. Ugh. Axii can really muddle your mind. Erden now. Show her, Geralt. See this, Ciri? Couldn't move if I wanted to. Throw a bomb. Don't worry, Ciri. Quen will dampen the blow.
Bad idea.
Enough! Continue training at will.
Well. I'm gonna kill myself here. He killed. My coordination is not that great.
Whoa! You really showed him, kid.
Probably should have kept.
Ciri, get down here.
A little she-devil. Soon as she's back, we'll set her to polishing all the swords at Kaer Morhen.
Find that helmet? Ciri? I'll make sure to find every last blade for you. What the? Vesemir.
Avion awaited this, and then White Wolf.
No!
Damn, you do that to a little girl. Crazy.
nightmare.
About?
Take forever to explain.
Dawn's some way off. We've got time.
Started in the guest room at Kaer Morhen. I was relaxing in the tub, and next to me...
Triss?
Yennefer. Funny, isn't it? She's never been there. Seemed so real in my dream, though.
Was she nagging you about something? True to life, indeed. We'll find her.
In the dream, I went and found Ciri. Then we trained.
Those were the days. Little she-devil. I've trained kids who were faster, stronger, but none had her character. Didn't end well, did it? Your dream?
No. A wild hunt appeared, attacked Ciri. I couldn't move, stood there like a stump.
It was just a dream.
That's the problem. It was more. In the past, when Ciri'd appear in my dreams, something was wrong. She was in danger.
We taught her how to defend herself from anything, wraiths included.
Be dawning soon. Time to go.
Wait. Show me the letter from Yennefer. Might have overlooked some hint in there.
Didn't overlook anything. We were meant to meet in Willoughby. That's what she wrote. Meanwhile, one army or another burned the village to the ground. All we can do is follow her trail, so...
Stop talking for a minute and give me the letter. How about that? It does smell of lilac and gooseberries.
You were gonna read it, not sniff it.
We must meet. Soon. Willoughby near Vizima. Nothing else to guide us there. What's this postscript? I still have the unicorn?
Stuffed unicorn. Used it once or twice. In certain situations.
The things young folk get up to these days.
Back on topic. How's it look? How far behind Yennefer are we?
2 or 3 days. Trail's fresh. But it looks like it leads towards the main
Oh,
road.
that sun is
Could be
blinding.
muddled there.
It's just that soft, bright glow that is...
Wait, hear that?
I hear it. I smell it. Ghouls.
Time to end.
Well, double teaming Ollie.
Of course, when armies pass, necrophages follow. Let's go before any more show up.
Notation is not... yeah. I understand that. I want to leave, game.
Ever tell you about this sorcerer I knew? Couldn't stop talking about how useful they are as creatures.
Because you can brew potions from their blood?
No, because by eating rotting corpses, they prevent epidemics.
Did he know they eat the living as well?
No, really upset him too. His theory collapsed.
War's not exactly going our way.
We have a side.
The Northern Realms.
Radovid's realms, don't you mean? Temeria and Edirn are no more.
Radovid's pledged to restore the old borders as soon as he wins the war.
Believe that?
Gotta believe something. That's what keeps us going.
This horse is kind of unwieldy to control.
We going? Help me! Help!
Has it gone?
Yeah. Come out.
Gods, that was close. I was sure I'd end up like my mare.
Provided you got lucky.
Your horse died quickly, but griffins like to toy with their prey. Eat it, alive, piece by piece.
Oh. You'd like a reward, I suppose.
You don't owe us anything. You were in need. We helped.
And they call witches heartless. Say they won't lift a finger without pay.
They also say mice are born of rotting straw. Back to the trail.
Like I said, leads to the main road and ends there, muddled.
You seek someone?
Yes, a woman. Medium height, long black hair. Seen
What are
anyone
the
like
deer
that?
doing in the
No.
background?
But there's an inn here in White Orchard. Sole one around. Gets its share of travelers. Perhaps you'll learn something there. Besides, the innkeep's my cousin. Tell her Bram sent you. She'll treat you like family.
Not a bad idea. Especially since that wound needs cleaning.
Beast barely grazed me. But sure, could use a good rye. Nice and cool, you know, straight from a cellar.
Let's go.
That's it, Roach.
Also, I'm pretty sure Roach
So,
didn't have.
a griffin this close to the village? Strange.
My thoughts exactly. In the forest or the mountains, sure, but here? Near the main road.
Maybe it's the war. Corpses everywhere, the stench of blood, burnt flesh. Drives monsters crazy sometimes.
Men, too. We need to watch ourselves in White Orchard. And we should leave as soon as we learn anything.
Now, I'm going to need to gain quite a bit of XP, because I think I need to be level like 25, because I have a set of armor and weapons that are really overpowered, that are really strong. And my feet are cold. I got this off.
What? Take that down before there's trouble. That is a coat of arms, the Temerian lilies. They've a right to hang there.
This ain't Temeria no more, old man. It's Nilfgaard now. My arse it is.
Witches?
I'll not drink with Weaverlost freaks.
Beg your pardon for those thugs.
No need. We're used to it.
Folk are jumpy round here. Armies just passed through. Now a griffin's prowling about.
Already had the pleasure. Ran into your kinsman, Bram.
Bram? How is he?
Alive. Sends his regards.
Master Witches. Food and drink on the house. What can I get you?
Pretty busy place you got.
Nations on the move. Some search for kin, others just want to get out of the way of the armies. They all need food, drink, and a night's rest in warmth.
So, war's been good for your trade?
Aye, so far. But it'd be best to know peace again. Times like these, you never know what tomorrow will bring.
There a contract on that griffin?
Nay, not at the moment. Used to be. Soon as a beast had built a nest nearby, the alderman would start a collection, or go to the Lord for help. Now the aldermen don't use the privy without asking the Black One's permission first. And seems they hanged the Lord. So no contract.
Shame. We might have done something, but not for free.
Show me what you got behind the counter.
Let's see, I have 250 credits. The Gwent playing card. Card type leader, role commander. I did plan on playing Gwent. 60 seconds, 15. 10. Guessing all these ones are used in alchemy. That's 75 though. Nine, 58, 29, 25 for grapes. That's crazy.
Looking for a woman. Raven-haired, violet eyes, dresses in black and white. Riding in from Willoughby. And, strange as it sounds, lilac and gooseberries might have smelled that.
I've not seen nor smelt such a lady. Believe I'd remember.
Yeah, especially hard to forget this one.
Plenty of travellers about, though. Folk from all over. Might be worth your while to ask after her.
Thanks. for everything.
Yeah, I'm trying not to go bankrupt immediately.
Help you bandage that up?
Please. I'm not decrepit yet.
Then I'll ask about Yennefer.
Mm-hmm. Just remember, we'd rather not draw any attention.
Here, Black One's been out measuring the fields.
Let him measure. Better that than burning the harvest.
Drommel.
I'm looking for someone.
And we seek some peace and quiet.
Out of my face, freak. For your breath sours my beer.
Raven-haired woman dressed in black and white. Seen her? Talk.
Folks say the lady rode through the village a few days back. Galloping so fast she knocked Radabor into a ditch.
Which way did she go?
Dunno. Lots of tracks leading off the main road. Could have gone anywhere.
Oi, people! The freak's taken Micah's mind!
Uh-huh. And I'll take your tongue if you don't shut up.
Once more, there are 4 factions.
4 what?
Factions, teams, suits, similar to clubs and spades, except each suit has its own face cards. There are also special cards.
Wouldn't you rather play war? It's like to be near dawn before you get your game in the noggin.
What a waste of time! The Earth shall revolve around the sun before you comprehend these rules.
Got
the Earth does revolve around the sun.
Why not? Aldert Geert, Assistant Professor in Contemporary History at Oxenfurt Academy.
Geralt of Rivia. Witcher, with tenure. I'm looking for a woman. Long hair, dressed in black and white. Seen anyone like that?
Of course not! Unlike the populace, I know the horsewoman of war is pure poppycock.
War reached Novigrad yet?
Nope, but it's only a matter of time. Nilfgaard on one bank, Redania on the other, drooling over the city like dogs over a juicy bone.
Many a ruler's choked on that bone.
True. We value our liberty in Novigrad, and we know how to fight for it.
The scholars especially.
The sword is not the only weapon. Do not forget, architects from our academy designed the city walls. Walls no war machine has ever crumbled.
Not a place I'd ever expect to find a scholar. Take it you're fleeing the war?
Quite the opposite. Chasing it. I'm headed for the front.
Tired of life?
I seek knowledge, which I value more than life itself. I've a thirst no dusty old tomes can quench. I wish to see the Nilfgaardian invasion with my own eyes, understand it, and record it all in my chronicle, my magnum opus.
Interesting. We need somebody to describe war, what it's really like. Not colorful banners and generals making moving speeches, but rape, violence, and thoughtless cruelty.
Ah, I see you lack the polish of the Academy. Rape and cruelty are details of no import to the war's course. Trinkets on the garment of conflict, one might say.
Tell that to the people whose houses burned down. Horsewoman of War. What's that about?
Folk say an omen. A beautiful phantom rides the fields at night, looks as you described her. Armies follow her, and all who cross her path meet with misfortune.
I can vouch for the last bit. Know where they saw her?
No, facts interest me, not fairy tales.
Gotta go. So long.
A moment, Witcher. You strike me as a man of the world. Are you familiar with Gwent?
No, and I don't have time to learn.
But the rules are quite simple. Come, let's play.
Why not?
Splendid. Here's how it's done.
I got good at Gwent for a little, and then I just could never. Then I stopped playing the game, and I was just never good at it. Hey, Gwent is not ancient dwarven card game that simulates the crash of two armies in battle. The player's general. So you want to have a higher number than the other team. So snow for the acid, torrential rain, siege, and wind. I guess is for archery. Start of each game, you can select up to 2 cards to discard and redraw. Okay. Okay, so the number you left the icon is the total strength of units for that row or rise update. The player at the end of a round, the player with the highest total strength wins. Yeah. Put down a 4. Shit. I wanna pass. I have a feeling I'm gonna lose if I do. That's 6, that's 8, that'll be 8 if I get rid of that. Wait, are we up to 10? All the siege combat cards. I should still be higher by 1. Why did I lose the gem? We were tied. What does my leader card do? Human pencil fog card for me, they can play it instantly. Oh, I'm just about out of cards. I have 2. He has 3. Oh. Useless. Siege. Oh wait, I just screwed myself. Well, his other card cannot, unless it's like a... He's not gonna win anyways.
You've a knack for this game. If you ever find yourself in Oxenfurt and wish to play a true master, ask for Stepan. A simple innkeep by trade, but a true maestro when it comes to Gwent.
I'll remember that. Thanks.
It's gonna take a little bit of getting used to, but I think I could eventually do it.
Looking for a woman.
Like everyone.
Not like everyone. And not just any woman. Mine smells of lilac and gooseberries, dresses in black and white.
2 schnapsies. It'll lift your spirits.
Don't generally drink with strangers.
Come. I know this to be a vile place. You might down a little glass merely to aid digestion.
Can we cut to the chase? You seen her or not?
Yennefer of Vengerberg.
Never mentioned her name?
Yet you described her perfectly. And once I hear something, I never forget. Can't help it.
How do you know Yennefer?
What a question. Master Dandelion's ballads, of course. The only way a humble merchant might hope to rub up against greatness. Unless, that is, he's as lucky as I am.
And runs into a very patient witcher.
It's a Geralt of Rivia himself. The Butcher of Blaviken.
What do you do? Who are you?
A mangy vagrant. Gaunter O'Deem, at your service.
Vagrant? That a profession now?
Once a merchant of mirrors. The madding crowd dubbed me Master Mirror, or the Man of Glass.
Recognize me from Master Dandelion's ballads too?
Master Dandelion goes crazy.
You seen Yennefer?
Deepest apologies, but I must ask. Is this about love?
I don't know if I should be sincere or just a complete asshole. He doesn't need to know.
Yes. As a vagrant, I deserve no explanation.
What do you know? Tell me.
Before you appeared, it never occurred to me that might have been Yennefer. Who would have thought?
Get to the point.
An Nilfgaardian scout from the local garrison saw her.
Where?
At their camp. She rode in there. Dark of night. Black and white. Gooseberries and... Yes, I know. Had a terse exchange with the garrison commander and raced off.
Where to?
I'm not omniscient. Ask at the garrison.
Thanks.
We men of the road must stick together. Perhaps one day I'll be in trouble and you'll be nearby to help.
I have anything I want to stash. I'm not gonna use. And for now, I think I'm just fine. I mean, I don't even really have that much. I just started.
Done drinking?
Mm-hmm.
Then fuck off. Don't want your kind here.
Better round up someone else to help. 3 of you don't stand a chance against me.
What? I could fuck you up by myself.
If I had a bag over my head and my hands tied behind... Actually, no, not even then.
Shit, Lesh. Back off. I'll teach this vagrant a lesson. Man on freak.
You are a freak. What do you mean?
You're dead! How long you gonna make me wait? Nice meeting you.
I'll loot him. I can loot a random box.
Lad went missing one day, so folk nabbed a witchman that was hunting nearby. Started poking him, asking.
Don't you look at me.
When he started twisting and squirming, so wham bam, they knocked his head off.
Let's go!
Come on, Geralt. Not Geralt, Roach. Turn around.
Drop the soldier's head back on.
Worthies the days with sense and noble oak tree, grew inside her devilish being, strict down and greedy sloth.
We meet again.
Thank you for saving me. People say all kinds of things about witches, but I've always known yours to be an honorable guild.
So you managed to salvage some goods?
Yes, but I await the repair of my wagon. As time passes, my losses grow. Do you need something? I'll let it go half-free.
Let me have a look at your stock.
Ooh. Repair kits are useful. Well, if I want to buy anything else like that, hopefully those. Or cool, so I'm probably gonna get more of that later on. Honestly, I might not do much alchemy in this game. Never really did.
Take care.
Everything's gonna be fine.
Your gran told me about Smithfield.
Really, Roach? Leaving me hanging.
Twisting and squirming, so wham bam, they knocked his head off.
Oh, so it was. Except it was some drowning. In Foltest,
Damn, dear, stick the bug.
Wow, the water is super pretty in this game. We'll be fighting the griffin soon, sometime later. Oh no, not this place.
Medallion's humming. Place of power. It's gotta be.
Gaining glory point. Points to advancement next level, you get experience points for killing monsters and completing quests. You have ability points every time you gain a level. Using these, you can acquire new abilities for you. It's going to be hard. Bye. Let's get some light up in here. Shall we? Ooh. That's gotta be better than what I have. this map on alchemy. 28 to 34. Maybe 26. Or no, 35. Isn't it pretty rare to find different swords in this game? Well, like, not different swords, but silver swords in this game. Piercing damage, bludgeoning damage, resistance to slashing damage. Resistance to build, bludgeoning damage, slashing damage, damage mud damage. That's what I feel better. Oh, you can learn how to make silver swords. Fashions, proper skills. Books and scrolls only once read there. Added to the books being on the roster. Asking your health or how you've been the last years becomes very sure of important news. We must meet soon. Ride to Willoughby near Zero. Stay the whole please. You won't be able to wait easily or otherwise very long if you're together for it. Oh, I accidentally skipped something. Wrong button. I thought that one thing reappeared.
Magic. A place of power.
Didn't I grab that already? Oh, it's just a status effect that lasts a little. I can't wait to fight the Griffin.
Come on, Roach. Go, go. Run, Roach.
Oops. wolves.
Hey, yeah.
Well, Roach, if you don't want to go down there, I will. I don't want to kill wolves.
What now, you piece of filth?
Sorry. Well. Come on, Geralt, you can make it up that. There you go.
You'll never learn. Pathetic.
Oh, one hit. Why does that bush keep disappearing? I'm really scrolling this. What am I supposed to fucking die for? Temeria? Died for that, so did my 3 brothers, and what would they get then? Would that get them? Fuck all. That's what, not even a decent burial. Not always, said wise man learns from others' mistakes. So here I am, learning from his. Instead of dying for Temeria, I'm going to rob these who killed Temeria's sons. We've pitched a camp, got us a great spot, middle of the woods, near that old mill. Now we're all set to go on our first raid. You guys didn't last that long. Girl, you're not control like an unwieldy bitch. Well, I am not reading all this. I am too lazy. Honestly, some of this stuff I'm just gonna collect so I can sell it. wolves. A friend of mine used to say that all these griffins and basilisks and whatnot are good old-fashioned wolves. Good old-fashioned wolves are nothing to worry about. Then the damned beasts devour half his flock. Once upon a time, wolves were the absolute rulers of the forest. Men used them to frighten children, while adults too trembled at the sound of their howling. Post-conjunction monsters not have only pushed wolves into the deepest wilds, but also took over the place in humans' nightmares. Yet this does not mean old predators cease to be a danger. Wolves do not have a drop of magic within them, breathe no fire, and spit no acid, but that in no way stops them from killing unwary travelers and hunters. Particularly dangerous are wargs, a nasty and ferocious species of wolf, and the snow white wolves, which today can only be found in the wild highlands of Skellige Archipelago. Griffins. Half eagle, half tomcat, just like on the Lord's crest, kept the sun was carrying me, dead crow, standing instead of a scepter. Griffins were once only found high in the mountains where they could hunt marmots and wild goats. When humans encroached on their lands, however, the griffins soon discovered a new source of much more plentiful and easier caught prey: cows, sheep, and shepherds. Though still wary of main roads and towns where folk with the means to hire a witcher are like to dwell, these half-eagle, half-wildcat creatures have gone from rarities to oft-countered pests known throughout the northern realms. Especially hated are the subspecies known as royal griffins and arch-griffins. Ghouls creep and crawl at night, eating everything in sight. In a snap, they'd eat you too. Chop you up into a ghoulish stew. Ghouls and gravers are hard to describe. In part, they resemble humans, yet on the whole, they are the utter negation of all that human is. Though they have arms and legs like men, they walk on all fours like dogs or badgers. Why badgers? Though they have eerily familiar faces, one searches them in vain for any sign of sentiment, reason, or even a spark of consciousness. They are driven by one thing and one thing only: an insatiable craving for human flesh. Not creepy at all. Holy crap. Viper silver sword. Ooh! Made emerald dust, 2 silver ingots, and leather straps. So I need 2 emerald dust, 2 silver ingots, 1 iron ingot, and 2 leather straps. 2 leather straps, 2 silver ingots, 1 regular iron ingot, and then 2 emerald dust. That's not gonna be that hard. Okay, what can I craft? Doing hands, create nitrogen. attack. Grants sight in total darkness, increases critical hit chance. Ooh. Try your hardest. You will eventually succeed. Can be exchanged for crowns at the bank in Novigrad. Didn't know that before. Nice to know now. Okay, well, me exploring the menu's over now.
Come on.
Oh, that's a cute dog.
Do that often? Talk to your dog?
It's my brother's, Bastion's, but guess he's mine now. See, Bastion fought the Black Ones in a battle just outside the village. Haven't had word of him since. I told him, do like I did, lose a finger or two so they won't recruit you. Too damn afeard he was. Bloody hell.
I'd walk the battlefield if I were you.
I did. Sea of corpses. And corpsers, feeding. Someone told me they're afeard of fire, so I took a torch, tried to chase them off. Horse shite, I tell you. Would have ended up eaten alive if it weren't for Hussar here. Listen, guessing you carry those swords for more than show. Come with me, keep the ghouls off. Help me find Bastion and I'll pay you well.
Yeah,
fine, I'll help you. Just been a few days since the battle. Chances we find your brother alive are slim. Very slim.
I would have thought, but I want to find his body at least. So Bastion don't rot there in the sun with the Black Ones. Meet me on the hill overlooking the battlefield. We'll move on together from there.
What now?
What?
Any tidings from the disease? Let it rain.
Can I get on Roach, please? Stop.
Move it.
There we go. You'll meet me there, I'll meet you there.
Go, go.
What was that? There's a note on this tree. Beware, bandits calling themselves Temerian soldiers are hiding in the nearby woods. They've been sending outlaws and...
You're here, good. Bastion... his body must be here somewhere.
Among countless others. Want to examine them one by one? Could take a while.
You needn't fret. The recruits from White Orchard painted a small flower on their shields so as to be able to spot each other in battle. There was just a few of them. We look for the flowers, we'll find Bastion quick.
No offense, but many a soldier's dropped his shield. Especially if he was on the losing side.
If we find the shield alone, Hussar will catch the scent and lead us to Bastion. Come on. Sooner we get this done, the better.
So many corpses. And the war's just started.
I don't know if there's a weight in this game. I think there is. Let me check. No. Oh yeah. That's pretty good. Okay, so there are things over here.
Reckon this ain't a good time to jack. Let's do what we've come for and get out of here.
Ooh, actually. These chests might be worth taking a look-see at. Swords, could always use them to sell. Ooh, ruby dust. I knew they'd be worth looking at. I just need emerald dust though. Now there's a red one over here.
That him?
No. Neighbour's son. Come on, Hussar. Can you smell Bastion, boy? Still nothing.
Any more chests? Oh no.
That him?
No. Neighbour's son. Come on, Hussar.
Corpse like any other. No way I'll recognize Bastion. Corpse like any other. No way I'll recognize Bastion.
Schools to eat me alive. Stop running like a scalded cat. Help me.
Over here. Oh my god.
Skin's burned off. Might be hard to tell, I know, but could this be him?
Bastion was big, broad-shouldered. This one seems smaller, but maybe it's the fire did that. He found him! Hussar's caught his scent! Come on!
Weird name for a dog, but...
But there is more. My lieutenant demanded we defecate on command. Ballista bolts, landing all around, and all he could say was, "A soldier with a full stomach will not step onto the battlefield." Now shit, that is an order. Can you believe it? The cretin.
Stop!
You're killing me. My ribs. It hurts to laugh.
That needs a tourniquet. But first, want to explain what's going on here?
Bastian! Is he... Has this Nilfgaardian captured you?
No. He saved my life. I got a cut to my side, and then got hit in the head. Couldn't see anything. Rosinia found me as he crawled across the battlefield. His legs twisted. And so we were. Blind man leading a cripple. Found this place.
I'm taking you home. We need to see to these wounds.
I won't leave Rosinia. Alone he'll die. And he can't go back to his home. He's deserted. They'll hang him.
And what if they find him with us? They'll hang us all, my Laisha included. No, the Blacken stays here.
Bastion only made it with the Black One's help. Maybe you ought to show him Nordlings aren't as barbarous as Nilfgaardians make us out to be.
Well, I could give him our pa's clothes, teach him to work the field. But that accent... Fine, I'll take him in. Thank you, Witcher. Your reward. And the gods protect you.
That was the 4th time I tried to call my horse. Oh no, get the hell out of here. Damn. Might want to eat something there, bud. You're a little bit skinny there, but it'll be fine.
Move it! Faster.
What? Kinda can't go any faster when there's a...
Go.
thing in your way. You know what? I want to fight something like ghouls. And there's also stuff down on the beach that's gonna be good.
Whoa!
Well, these are drowned.
Hey, yeah.
I think they called that at least. Yep, drowned there. Really? Other straps. White wolf hide. There's the bottle. Quicksilver. You know, if once I get to a trader, I'm gonna have some good stuff to sell. 'Cause I don't want to carry. I'm definitely gonna sell all the weapons that are worse than the ones I have. Because I don't allow to keep ones that are worse than mine on. We got a long distance to travel.
Whoa! Hey ya!
Freak. Will you raise a glass with me? It's Durban now.
No, I just said. Never mind. It'll be fine. I need to find that bank so I can turn those other crowns in or whatever. That could be very useful.
That's it, Roach.
Medallion's humming. Place of power. It's gotta be.
Oh. Here lieth the mortal remains of Florian Varys, who died childless in the flower of his youth, stricken by apoplexy while hunting, made of light. I think I'm back to this place. No. Really.
That's it, Roach.
A lot of men are hanging. Do any of those men deserve to be hanging? I don't know. Well, shoot. my weight at right now? Oh, 29 out of 60? Holy crap. I needed no emerald dust. Oh my god. A steel ingot. Nice. I needed one of those. Cool. Oh. Oh, okay.
Giddy up.
Heard of the Fryhead Brigade? You're right. Non-humans.
Step away.
Military camp. No locals allowed without the express consent of the garrison commander.
I look like a local to you?
You look like trouble.
Dead wrong. I make trouble go away. I'm a witcher.
A witcher? Captain Peter Sugwin Levy is in the tower. Turn right, past the gate.
Guessing your captain's got work for me.
This is the army, Nordling. There is no guessing. To the tower. Go.
I'll drop this in a minute. My loot. Not any of this though, because everybody's gonna be on me if I do.
Goltais Griffin is
We must requisition a share of your harvest.
Aye, Your Excellency.
I know there is little left in your granaries.
Password.
Dunno any.
So, out for a little walkie, eh? Counting the Emperor's swords to lull you to sleep? Well, in the army, we've a place for nosy ramblers. The scaffold.
And thick-skulled quartermasters. They got a place.
You're clearly skilled at banter. And haggling? You got a knack for that as well?
Morale holding up around here? You boys think you can win this thing?
Ah, a spy after all. Or one to stir trouble.
Neither. Just curious.
Right. Well, tell anyone who cares we will win this war, because Radovid is mad, as everyone knows, and we've an extraordinarily well-drilled and well-supplied army. Incidentally, did you wish to buy something?
No. I actually wish to sell you some stuff. Sell it. Sell it. Sell it. Sell it. Sell it. These are literally all the same swords. Let's sell that all. Okay, what do you have, Rob? 1 damage. $20 damage. Yep. Okay. It is a silver sword. Right there. Ooh, that could give me a lot of steel ingots. Red ashes. You know what? I have I can't sell this thing. Okay. $449. A lot. Well, I think I'm pretty good.
So long.
How much grain will your village give?
Whatever you say, Your Excellency.
Look at my hands. Look. See the calluses? These are not the hands of an excellency, but of a farmer. So we speak peasant to peasant. How much can you give?
40 bushels. There'd be more, sir, but our lads, the Temerians, that is, took from us earlier and...
You will give 30, and that will do. Let us settle on it, and I wish to see the transport soon.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you kindly.
I summoned only the Elderman and the smith, Willis. But it is said he is a dwarf. You are too tall to be him.
Very perceptive of you. Geralt of Rivia, Witcher.
Vatgern. This explains why I did not hear your footsteps. What do you seek here?
Yennefer of Vengerberg. Where was she headed?
That is a military secret.
Haven't thrown me out yet. Haven't called the guards. So go ahead. What's your price?
There is a griffin in the area. Slay it. And then I shall see what I can do.
Why do you care about this griffin?
Because I care about people. The beast has killed 10 already, including a few of my men. To hunt it, I would need to mobilize the entire garrison, comb the woods, organize a batu. Simply impossible.
Too big a hassle?
No. Too high a risk. I cannot disperse my forces. Temeria's army we have crushed, but its common folk remain, ready to answer a call to arms. So, as to this griffin, I can sit on my hands, or hire a professional.
It's a deal. Some questions before I start. Know where the griffin has its lair?
It kept to the Vulpine Woods at first. I sent a patrol there, 5 young men. A hunter found them 2 days on. They only recognized them because they wore our plate. Since then, the griffin has grown bold. Attacks in villages, fields, on the main road.
Meaning it's abandoned its lair. Gonna have to set a trap.
I judge from your tone this will not be easy. What do you require?
Need more information about this griffin. Its sex, why it's abandoned its lair.
Shall I bring you witnesses?
They won't say anything I don't already know. I need to go where your men died. Look around. What's the name of the hunter who found them?
Mislav. He has a hut south of the village, very near the wood. Helpful fellow. A little strange, though.
I'll need bait. A specific herb. Buckthorn. Scent should lure the griffin from 10 miles off.
Buckthorn? I do not know this. But I am not yet fluent in the common tongue.
Probably mastered the basics, though. Hands up. Kill them.
No. First came idioms. Don't play with fire, for example. Go to Tomira, an herbalist. She lives near the crossroads. She will aid you.
Tomira and Mislav. Thanks.
Es sunt jakten.
Witchers.
Is it true?
There's a yonder.
Oh, that was a very quick fast travel.
Barbarians.
I have my eye on you, Nordling. Come on, Roach.
I'm almost done with the chips. The bag's almost empty. So you don't have to hear much crunching any longer. Sorry for that, I just got a little hungry. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna steal everything you have. Sorry, not sorry.
Bad time.
Not at all. Hand me the beggar tickets, the red bloom. Well, well, one versed in herbs.
Probably saying too much, but I know a bit. For instance, that beggar tick's poisonous.
In large doses. Small ones soothe pain and bring forth pleasant dreams. Which is all I can hope to do for her.
Griffin do that to her?
Delina. Yes. Attacked her at night. She was walking in the woods.
At night? Through the woods? In wartime?
Meeting a boy. The young, you know, do foolish things for love. Wounds are healing, but she will die. Blood's pooling in her skull. Nothing my brews can do to help.
Could try to help her with one of my potions. Swallow can heal internal hemorrhages.
But?
Witcher's potions aren't for humans.
She'll die as it is.
Yes. A peaceful death soothed by your concoctions. If I give her Swallow and something goes wrong, the whole village will hear her screams.
I understand. Do as you will.
Looking for buckthorn. Know if it grows anywhere around here?
Bottom of the river, where the channel's widest. But you do know that once out of the water...
It'll stink worse than a week-old carcass. Counting on it. I'm hunting the griffin. Need the buckthorn for bait.
I was thinking... A few years ago we had trouble, drowners under the bridge. The whole village had to pitch in for a witcher. Who now can afford the bounty on a griffin's head?
Captain Peter Sars... something.
Ah, good to know the Black One's looking out for our welfare.
Doubt Emperor Emhyr cares about you. But this captain just might. Seems like a decent man.
There are no decent men in the army. They're only orders.
Not from here, are you? A lot of bitterness in you. Too much for someone who spent her life in a hut in the middle of nowhere.
True. And you're in a hurry. Elsewise you'd not use bait, just wait for the griffin to attack again.
Believe we could have an interesting conversation.
Maybe next time.
Paladine. Where do I find that? Yellow. Next one. Need a few more. fire. Oh, pretty far away actually. Hopefully this works. Not.
Yes?
Got a potion for Lena. Swallow.
First sign of spring. Symbol of rebirth. Fitting as names go.
We'll see. Like I said, could harm her. Deeply. Works on me immediately. But I have a faster metabolism. Effects won't appear in her case for a few days.
Why'd you choose this in the end?
Decided it was better than doing nothing.
I like you, Witcher. Here. A small gift. For giving a damn.
I'd upgrade that, but also...
Go, go.
$350 experience points.
Not so fast, Roach.
That's the hunter's hut. I want to gather this, and then we'll go to hunter's hut, and then...
Hey-ya! Lost your key, ma'am?
No, not me key. Me pan. It always sat there empty, this hut. That is, till the night afore the battle. A man arrived, walked right in like 'twere his own. Was standing at my window, peering at the goings-on. He must have read me, 'cause next I knew, there he was, coming my way. So, I grabbed me pan, for protection, see? But he just asks all polite, Gran, got any birch bark by chance? Lilac berries or even a few coals? Nay, says I. And you must be right daft to pester folk at night with such foolery. I sit listening, just staring at me pan like a magpie at a copper. Lend it to me, Gran. I'll give it back come morn. Baffled for what's he doing, frying in the dark. But I've got a soft heart, so I gave it to him.
Interesting. What hafpened then?
Afore dawn, another rode up to the hut. But come morn, only the first fella left. Locked the door, hopped on his horse, and that were all I saw of him, and me pan. 'Twere old, black with soot, not worth much, I suppose, but I've no other. Will you help me, dearie? Bring an old widower pan. I could never break down that door myself. And in truth, I'm afeard to go in any road. Such a stench wafting out. Methinks the other fellow, well, that he's lying there.
Never taken on a pan contract. Fine, I'll go in, look around. You should wait here, just in case.
Roach, I don't think you're supposed to be in here.
A corpse. Explains the stench. Cracked monocle. Interesting.
What's that, dearie?
Nothing. His throat. He was garroted. And some old scars. Kind of soldier might have.
But when I gab to myself, they say I'm going barmy.
Holy crap.
Documents. Almost entirely burnt. A few pieces still legible.
Found the pan, have ye?
The priceless frying pan. Scrubbed clean. Looks like the mystery man didn't need the pan so much as the soot off it to make ink, write letters.
Found the pan, have ye?
No. Also, totally haven't been stealing everything in your place. Oh wait, that. Oh, that hasn't even changed.
Here, your frying pan.
Mine? But mine were black with soot. And I could see myself in this one if I wanted. But them years are past.
It was the soot the man needed. He scraped it off to make ink. Must have had an urgent letter to write. Urgently burned some other documents too.
And the other fellow?
Dead. Round up a few boys and bury him outside the village. Deep, so the necrophages don't dig him up. And take my advice. Don't mention this to the Nilfgaardians.
Hang about! You've earned a token of thanks. Here's for the road. Try up a nice white fish.
Oh my god. Oh, I can retake this before. Okay, surface, oh god. Whoa. Close. Man, as much as I like Garrett's armor, not super useful. When you have better armor and stuff. What does this do? Toxicity effect. Ah. $103 coins. Yeah, I got diamond dust out of that. 2 diamond dust.
Let's go.
Slow now. Whoa.
Anyone home?
Must be out hunting. Trail's fresh. Mislav just left home. You, Mislav?
Shh! Hear that?
Wolves? No. Wild dogs.
Yes. More dangerous than wolves.
Dogs more dangerous than wolves? Don't think so.
It's the truth. Know why?
No, but I guess you're about to tell me.
Wolves hunt to fill their bellies. Wild dogs kill for sport.
Just like humans.
Aye. They've learned much from us. Why not cruelty too?
I'm hunting bigger game. The Nilfgaardians the Griffin killed. Where'd you find them?
Ah, I see. You a witcher. That monster slayer they's talking about in the village. I'll show you, sure. But, I gotta kill those mutts before they hurt someone. Will you help? That is, if you don't mind blunting your silver blades on them.
Sure. Griffin's not going anywhere.
No. Dogs might, though. So step careful now. Come on.
These dogs been a problem for a while now?
Since the war started. Soldier on the march. He'll stop to rape a woman, strangle her, kill her man for a chuckle, even butcher a cow. A dog, kicking, passing, no more. So these stray mutts form packs. They're gaunt, guts stuck to their spines, covered... Too late. Attacked another one. Dieter.
You know him?
We served at the Lord's Manor together, where the Black Army's encamped now. He was a stable hand, I was the Lord's hunter. But that was before... well, a long time ago.
Before what?
Before they drove me from the village.
What did you do?
Nothing. I'm a freak. Sorry. I'd rather not talk about it.
I'm a freak too.
Aye, but of another kind.
If it's lycanthropy, I can help. What? Lycanthropy. Werewolves. Handled a few cases in the past. It's usually a simple curse that...
The Lord's son, Florian, and I, we loved each other. Dieter walked in on us in the stables. They drove me away. Florian hanged himself. Lord started drinking, and the estate fell into ruin. That's the long and short of it.
I'm sorry.
Ancient history now. I was to show you where I found the Nilfgaardians. Come.
Griffin, know anything about it?
No, not much. Not my kind of game.
You're his kind, though. Survival instincts alone ought to make you care.
I walk silent through the woods. No griffin can hear me nor spy me.
Not as silent as the Witcher, though. The Witchers are as quiet as they come.
Was here. One lay there, by the stump, headless. The other hung from a branch, guts splayed, stretching down to... Watch out for yourself now.
I'll be fine. Not the first griffin I've dealt with. Not likely to be the last, either.
Hope you're right. Good hunting now.
Nilfgaardians were celebrating. Griffin interrupted them. Ground's black, saturated with blood. A camp. These prints are older, and deeper, heavily armored. Nilfgaardians, probably.
It's weird you can't climb if you're using your Witcher senses.
Griffin's nest. What remains of it, at least. Corpse is a couple of weeks old. Still alive when the Griffin brought him here. Took a long time dying. Bones. Horse. Dog. Human. A few months' worth. Female. Larvae in her wounds have already hatched. Been dead at least a week. Other Griffin must be a male. Deep cuts over the whole body. Not a drop of blood on the beak or claws. Didn't defend herself. Crept up on her while she slept. Beak tips worn. Gray hairs in the coat. 10, 12 years old. Griffins pair off for life when young. Male must be about the same age. Thick shaft, dense barbs. A royal griffin. Explains why the male I ran into was so aggressive. Hunted the Nilfgaardians down here in the forest first, then started prowling the area. Done all I could. Should talk to Vesemir.
Does sound new, oh.
Medallion's humming. Place of power, it's gotta be.
That would be cool. Nice. That would be nice. Let's increase that now. Because for now, we're using quite a bit of melee.
Move it!
It's 1 damage. Well, whatever. Already had this. Oh, now I can sell that stuff. Since I've already read it. Nice. I'm gonna be so rich in crowns by the time I'm actually able to turn those in. Honestly, by now I probably would have died multiple times.
What happened here?
Oh, got a wee bit chilly the night, so I set fire to my forge. Got it nice and roaring. Roasted some wieners. What do you think happened, dimwit? Some bugger set alight me workshop. I've lost everything. Everything!
Sorry. Any suspects?
Whole damned village. I've lived here half a century. Thought they saw me as one of their own. But everything changed when the Black Ones came. I'm the only smith around, so I got to service their garrison. Bang dents out of plate, shoe horses. That sort of thing. Nilfgaardians don't pay me a bloody copper. Just give me supplies and orders. The humans can't fathom that. They think I'm getting rich off their misfortune. That I sleep on a pile of gold like a ploughing dragon. They've stopped talking to me. Spit when I pass. And now this.
I can find your arsonist, provided you're willing to pay.
I've not much left, but I'll give you all if you bring me that horse in. He gets what he deserves. The night of the fire, I heard movement outside my hut. Went out to see if I could find any tracks. I found nothing. But then I haven't got cat eyes, have I? Good luck.
Little track is going on. We need all the
shavings from a tinderbox. Arsonist must have lit his torch here, tossed it on the roof, then fled through the orchard. Boot prints. A man's. Large.
I've got some time, and also just I need the experience points anyways.
Stinks of piss and vodka. Took off his boots and went in the water. Probably wanted to cover his trail. Lost his boots in the rush. Something jumped out of the rushes. Drowners. But he managed to escape.
Greetings.
Let me have a look at your stock.
Oh, I have 2 ruby dust now. All I need is a silver ingot. Well, I can at least make a steel sword.
Take care. Tracks lead back to the village.
Satisfied. Now you can wallow in your muck. What is this? What is this?
Bleeding, but not badly. Surface wound.
Good man. Whose field is that the other side of the river?
By the wood. Boyan Clements. Good lad. We'll check. Though he...
Yes. This Boyan. Will he venture out to inspect
What do you want?
grain anytime soon?
What for? Harvest is a long way off yet.
Trail ends here, but I'll recognize him by his wounds. claw marks. It's gotta be him.
I'm gonna steal everything from you. And light you a candle. I think that's it though.
Nasty wound. Run into...
Do you care?
Whoa, our arsonist's a charmer too. Come on, Smith wants to talk to you.
I not talk to a non-human. Sons of bitches all, and dwarves are the worst. Greedy little magpies, do anything for gold, they will. They forge the blades the Black Ones put to our throats, am I not right? Listen, we can work this out, man to man. I give you gold, you don't turn me in. My mum died a while back and I sold her tools. I've spent some, but what's left is yours.
And the blacksmith, but...
Magpies and dwarves might be greedy, but I'm not. Can't buy me.
Then I'll beat your fucking mug to a pulp!
Calm down. Now follow me.
That is too overpowered.
This'll cool the stuffy heat.
Sweet for Italy. They'll resettle us all south of the Yaruga and bring in Nilfgaardians to farm our land.
Damn, dear, stick the bark off the trees again.
Any day now.
Up and at him.
What's going on?
Here you go. One village pyromaniac in the flesh.
Nap? You! I knew your mum for years. Charged her nary a copper. This is how you repay me. I've had enough. Hey, soldier. A minute of your time, please.
No! Willis, I beg you, I was drunk. Didn't know what I was doing.
I've told you, Master Willis. We will help you rebuild once reinforcements come. The supplies have been ordered.
Not what this is about, mate. This here's the arsonist. A witcher found him.
The forge was important to the garrison. Destroying it was sabotage. No trial needed here. Just a tree.
Villagers will really love you now.
Well, no, I don't give a flying fuck about them. You know, I hated the Black Ones at first, like everybody else did. Now I'm thinking they might just bring order to this place. Teach these layabouts some manners. But enough about that. Your reward. And I managed to save some things from the fire. Anvil still holds, so I'm sure I can bang something out on it. You need anything, let me know. Give you a good price.
I do need something.
A return customer. Welcome. What can I do for you this time?
I love it. Oh,
I'd like you to forge something for me.
Let me go all the way down. Oh, you can't see it. Oh, I know your own smile. What do you have for sale? $20 stamina, 186 and 186. Lead. Not any silver. Let's steel. Like, there's a steel ingots, but no silver. How unfortunate.
So long.
Pretty fun quest. Did I gain a level from that? I am level 3, so yes, I did gain a level from that. When will I next open a slot? 4, next level. So I'm just gonna upgrade this one.
Perhaps you should tell the Black Ones about it.
I don't know.
He bumped his head when he went to bed and wet himself good morning.
Shit in a bloke.
Gloire in our field.
Shine upon you.
Is it true? Northern women break once every 3 days.
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
Whoa.
Realize it's been half a year since we hunted down that fiend in Varun?
Yes. Well, that was more than a fiend. What was that bastard's name? Drugan? May the soil lie light upon him. Things used to be simpler. Monsters were bad, humans good. Now, everything's all confused.
Used to be exactly the same. You've just forgotten.
Do well not to point up my age. You're near a century old yourself.
Got good news and bad news. Good news first. Captain of the Nilfgaardian garrison knows where Yennefer went.
And the bad's that we have to kill the Griffin for him. What else could he want from 2 witchers? Go on. Tell me what you know.
Griffin's abandoned its lair. Gotta make a lure, set a trap.
And how's that going?
Got the buckthorn.
Ought to work like a charm. Powerful scent.
More like stench.
City boy. Rotting meat, manure, piss. Standard smells of the countryside. Remember Tredegor? Hunting that Zoogle in the trash heap? You spent half the next day bathing, scrubbing yourself.
How can I forget? You ever gonna stop bringing that up? Learned some things. It's a male, had its nest in the Vulpine Woods. The Nilfgaardians burned the woods down, killed its mate, smashed their eggs. Thought they'd fixed things.
It's always the same. Instead of sending for a professional, they try to do it themselves, only end up making matters worse. Fine. If everything's ready, say the word and we'll get to work.
I'm ready. No point in waiting. Let's find a good spot to ambush it.
Picked one out already, other side of the stream. There's fields and a grove. Plenty of room and far enough so no one will get in our way.
Good. Meet you there.
Let's see, 30 seconds, 60, 60.
Something else you'll be needing.
Got anything interesting under the counter?
Depends what you're after. Have a look.
Ooh, get 44 if I sell those fast. I do get iron out of it.
Nilfgaardian rule to your liking?
What's there to like? 'Tis the same as any other. They tax us, requisition this or that. But they do keep the peace in the village, I'll grant them that.
You don't mourn Temeria's passing?
I mourned it round half a year back, when King Foltest was cut down. Now I just want peace.
Farewell.
My gran told me about a Smith boy. No! Now, don't touch me! Ours is a decent girl. Stay away. Wait, don't touch me!
Can I get on my horse, please? Thank you. Yeah, slingshot is not gonna do anything. Isn't gonna do a single thing to a bear. Just tapping circles jumps on the horse. Okay, didn't really know that.
Stream, amber waves of grain. Charming place. Perfect for an ambush.
I know how to choose them. So, ready?
Let's start. Wind's good. Bait's scent will spread quickly.
Now all we have to do is wait. Come on. We can cower in the shade of those birches.
So tell me, once we find Yennefer, what'll you do? Got your eye on a contract?
No. I'll go to Kaer Morhen.
Little early to settle in for the winter.
Snows are a way off, yes. And that's what worries me. Nilfgaard's crossed the Pontar in the east. Puts them maybe a week's march from Kaer Morhen. If they reach the valley before snows can cover the passes, well, we need to cover our tracks, hide our paths. Speaking of winter and wintering, think you'll come this year?
Maybe. Might bring a guest.
Ooh. That sounds like a pterodactyl from...
It's close.
Let's go give it a warm welcome.
Wait. Take this.
A crossbow.
Won it in a card game while you ran around. Might come in handy.
A witcher with a crossbow? We breaking with tradition?
Stop talking. Got a griffin to kill. Watch out! It's about to dive!
Yeah, the thing is already almost dead. Also, the crossbow's probably gonna be one of my more used weapons. I find it very useful. I barely even got hit.
Not bad. Not bad. Though you could stand to improve some things.
For example?
Upward vertical strike. It's too obvious. But more on that later. Take the Griffin's head to the Black Ones. I'll ready our horses. Meet me at the inn.
It's such an easy fight. Oh, such an easy fight, jeez. I remember that being harder. Okay. Oh yeah. We'll take this back and then we'll call it a day.
What's what you want?
I'll let you get off the horse. Whoa, you just dodged really far.
Giddy up.
From my understanding, this is gonna be a pretty long game. So, we're gonna have quite a few episodes and they're gonna be quite long. Especially if I can't figure out and
Come on, Roach.
figure this game out all too well like I used to. And if I'm not good at it. But so far I haven't died yet. Came very close in the beginning of that tutorial, which is kind of embarrassing, but...
And
Benedetta. Estra que se morirá.
I will be crafting me that new sword, though. Or not.
What the hell is this?
Right.
You take me for a blind man or a fool? This grain is rotten.
No, I didn't know.
So, a fool. Damn it, you never learn. Military Codex, Article 2, Section 3. For the delivery of defective goods, 15 lashes with a knout. Make it so.
Oh, no, no! By the gods, no!
Funny thing is, he gets way more than 15 lashes. He literally gets lashes for as long as you can stand there for.
Guess you've dropped your good uncle act.
It was no act. I extended a hand to these people. They spat on it.
Could it be because it held the sword that killed their loved ones?
Tja, a moralist. And what would you do in my stead?
Wouldn't ever be in your stead.
Tell me why you've come.
Fulfilled my end of the bargain. Your turn. Where'd Yennefer go?
To Vizima.
She was a day's ride from here the whole time? Under my nose? Might have said so.
Yes, I might have. But you would not have killed the Griffin. Tit for tat. Halt! We are not done. It's yours, this gold. I would not want you to say you were inadequately compensated.
Why not? Oh.
Are you here to spy or haggle?
I'd like you to craft something for me.
Oh, I need emerald dust. That's expensive. 449. That's gonna be everything I have. Let's see what I can get. Ooh. Silver amber necklace. That will be pretty useful. How much would you take the necklace for again? $101 value is higher than what he makes it out to be. I want ruby dust. Damn it. $56 coins. Also need more coins. Wait, what about the armor? Can't grab the armor here, interesting.
So long.
But
are you here to spy or haggle?
Show me what you're bad.
well, as much as I'd love to hear you guys chit chat, ooh, yeah, the silver sword. I'm gonna be very tight on money throughout this. I always have been in this game. But that'll be all for now. It's been lovely having you. We started a new game after ending multiple others. I hope you all will enjoy. I sure really will. I do really like this game. I just never really got a good hang of it. But hopefully now I will. And together we can dominate the monsters and be the best Witcher there is. But now, since tomorrow is not tomorrow, but next week is finals testing and stuff, I must get to going. So I will be seeing you on the next one. Guys, remember to stay foxy out there. Been your local War Fox Blade, and I've ruined that, and I'll be seeing you on the next one. Bye bye, everybody.